Week 26, third grade. We're going to do some chemistry fun this week, teachers. We're going to make some slime. You see here I have a big glop of slime that I've made in purple and green so that you can get excited and think, oh man, I'm so glad that's not my classroom. And it is messy, but I'm going to show you a way that it's not too bad. They're going to make a mess in the science lab, and that's okay because science is messy. So I'm going to start with a glue mixture. I've got a beaker here. I'm going to put a tablespoon of White Elmer's glue in here. And we're going to have pump stations set up. If you look at my iPad, I have a pump glue. And the kids will be able to pump it into their tablespoons. And we'll have them close to their table so they won't be walking around with glue. So we got a tablespoon of glue and a tablespoon of water. And we're going to stir that up. We're going to get this gluey mixture. And then we're going to pour that into our slime bag. Now theirs are going to be dirty on their table because not every kid has to come into a new, clean slime bag. They can use the same ones because they're going to get their slime back out of here. I'm going to pour that gluey mixture in there. And I'm going to put my food coloring in. And of course, I'm going to color it like snot because that's what they're going to say, that this is snot. And if you've ever heard of artificial snot, this is what it is. But I'm going to call it slime. 1 drop of food coloring. And then this is a borax solution that I've already made up. And the kids are going to get 3 tablespoons of this borax solution and put in their bag. And all this will be on the table for them. All they have to do is measure and count. Don't have to move around looking for supplies. And then don't trap air in it. That's one of the secrets here, is not to trap air. Because when you trap the air, then you can't knead it and mash it together right. So now I'm going to take and get all my solution down there. Move some of my stuff out of the way so I can lay this on the table. And mix it. And it's going to take a minute or so for this reaction to happen. And what you're doing is there's something in borax. They don't exactly tell you how this works, but there's something in borax that deactivates the glue and makes that stickiness become a polymer, which is a long chain of molecules. And so I have this very sticky substance that I'm just going to keep messing with, and we're going to end up with this polymer. I'm going to reach into this glue, and I'm going to be real careful not to spill my liquid, and I'm going to get the glue out of it. And I'm going to have this slimy stuff that is now what we call a polymer. This is what happened to their glue when you mix that borax with it. So now the kids are going to be able to, they can lay it on the table. They can see that it doesn't hold its shape, that it starts to take the shape of whatever the table is. I put some on a piece of paper a little bit ago, and this is what happened to it. It stuck to that paper. So, and see, it picked up the purple off of the paper. So I'm going to stick it down on that paper right there. Of course, we're going to have to change all the paper out after this activity. And you see that it attracts itself, but it's not attracted to paper. It doesn't want to work together with it, but it picked up that purple really good. I could put my tray back down here, and I could set this on top of it. And in just a little bit, it would become one of that, just like this did. So this is just a really fun, gooey activity that teachers really don't want to do in their classroom because of the mess involved. But since we're so lucky to have all these supplies in the science lab, I figured this was a good opportunity to do some of this. So, they could put it together. Everybody's at the table together. They could divide it. But everybody's going to leave out of here with their own slime in a snack bag. So it's just real easy to do. You see, I don't have any glue on my hands. If kids do have glue on their hands, if they'll just stick it back in the borax deactivates their glue. We're going to have wash stations on the table so they're not walking around trying to wash the stuff off in the sinks. And they'll have a roll of paper towels. So, you know, I can think of all kinds of things kids are going to say about all this gooey, gumpy mess. But they love it. So that's what we're doing this week.